Security and safety. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 32 and 33. For the waywardness of the simple will kill them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will live in safety and be at peace without fear of harm. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man sees danger and takes refuge, but the simple keeps going and suffer for it. God cannot protect you than you are ready to cooperate with Him. God needs your cooperation to protect you. I discovered that out of 100 deaths, only one or lesser than one comes from God. The greater percentage of deaths results from human errors, human mistakes, human failures to cooperate with His Creator. Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. My spirit will no longer contend with man, for he is a flesh. His days shall be 120 years. Human failure, such as living carelessly, ignorance, lack of security consciousness, failure to follow medical health ordinances, and so on. Can we see human cooperation in this? As in, human cooperation with his Creator for protection. A bus conductor who hung at the vehicle entrance. A motorcycle rider contesting road with trailer. Many are living so much carelessly, believing that they can just die at any time. If God wants them to die, that they can just die. God cannot just kill you at any time. It is lack of cooperation with Him that kills. You have a purpose to fulfill here on earth. Psalm 91, verse 16, part A of it. With long life will I satisfy you, and I will show you my salvation. To start with, what is security? Security is the state of being secured, either life or properties. Being secured, it is the protection against law breaking, violence, enemy acts. Safety is the condition of being safe, freedom from danger, harm, or risk. Security and safety begin from individual. Ignorant of this have led many to their untimely deaths. Many are not careful with the way they live their life. Your spirit, your soul is just one. When it is lost forever. Guide it. It is highly precious. If you lose a property, truly you may acquire another one. But know this for sure, it is another one. That lost one has gone to an unknown world. So protect it. We are going to look at some security tips here that I titled Personal security, and safety. Personal security and safety. Let me start from food. Feeding. Ascertain the source of food. Maintain high level of hygienic on what you put on your mouth. If the source of food is doubtful, it is better you do not eat it. Do not be a victim of food trap. Be very careful. Cigarette smoking, drinking, India hemp, marijuana, cocaine, and so on. All this affects women's health. Many people eat so carelessly. At least you are not a rat who will be a victim of food poisoning. So one needs to be very careful with whatever he is putting in his mouth. At home, when we are at home, there are some precautionary consciousness we have to take care of. Let me speak on electricity in our home. Call on the assistance of electrician to cover naked wire for you at home. Do not manage electricity wire, or you change it. Do not touch electricity appliances when water is in your hand. Be watchful on your way. Do not step on naked electric wire. Repair peeled iron wire. Repair peeled electric stove, electric kettle wire. Repair or replace the broken socket. Stay at the scene whenever you are using water heater. Move away from old plank-made electricity poles. The attention of the right authority should be notified and replaced as soon as possible. Danger always shows signal before a final fall. The day it happens is not the day it started. Remove handset charger from socket if not in use. Don't ever to repair or to do electricity repair of any kind if you are not an electrician. When you stand under ceiling fan, mind your height so that you can avoid your body, or most especially your hand, touching the fan. Android smartphone assess their level of hotness in the pocket, especially in a very hot weather. Hold it in your hand, it can blow. There are times when you are, especially when we are in a very hot weather, when the weather is so hot, all these Android smartphone, they will be very hot. In a situation like this, it is preferable you remove them from your pocket. Let it be in your hand at this very moment, because it can blow. We have seen instances of such where handsets spark into fire right from people's pockets. Stop overcharging of chargeables items like handsets, torchlight, chargeable lanterns, and so on. Many of us in our homes, we are fond of blocking heat-free spaces on electricity appliances like television. There are some holes like nets on the body of all these appliances. They are meant to allow breeze, little air at least, to enter into the engine. But many of us, we are fond of blocking this with cloths, saying that we are dressing the TV or dressing the appliances. Such a behavior should be avoided, so that as these appliances are generating heat, such heat will be going out as well. In our toilets, the water closets that we are using, that is erected in our toilets, has lifespan of 25 years, starting from the very day it is being erected. So anything, anytime after these 25 years, it can break, even when nothing touches it. Attention has to be given to this. Go to toilets with torchlights. Wicked animals might have crept in, such as scorpion, snake. Don't just sit down on the top. Have a clear view of the water closet before you sit down on it, and don't climb it. And one needs to be very careful and be conscious of the hang up, that is the water storage hang up at the back of our water closet. It used to fall down. You check it, how fixed up is it with the wall. With the number of time, the fixing also is losing power. Do not sit on pit latrine. That's what we can call soak away now. You don't sit on it. Whenever you are in your house, be mindful of the slippery floor, soap on the ground in our bedroom, okra, banana, slippery tile floor. One needs to be careful with all this. Watery ground as well, so that one can avoid what is called domestic accidents in our homes. High heel shoes, especially our women, can break one's ankle. Dunlop slippers is not too strong enough to withstand the pressure of trekking. One needs to take notice of all this, so that we will at least be able to avoid domestic accidents in our homes.